This is my first time ever doing this, so let's get litty. All right, here we go. We're doing this. Oh, shit. After a couple miles of feeling like we were gonna die, I started to settle down.
Lincoln, wrong side of the road!
All right, it is our first and only full day here in Inverness, Scotland. First things first, we need breakfast. Man, it sure rains a lot in the UK. An Americano and a scone from the milk bar. There's no better way I could have started the morning. This really hit the spot. We are now headed to Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Let me preface this with this. I have never driven on the so-called wrong side of the road before, ever. In fact, the idea of it has me quite terrified. One must not forget that not only is it the wrong or opposite side of the road, it's also the opposite side of the car. This is our ride, a Hyundai something or other. If you're renting in the UK, you should know that most cars will be stick. You will have to specify that you need an automatic. To be honest, it's been a few years since I've driven a manual. Alright guys, this is my first time ever, oh my god, in the driver's seat of a car in the UK. How does it feel, Holly?
It's very weird, I don't like it.
The cars are all so tiny too. Of course, the steering wheel's on the wrong side of the road. I mean, it's right for them, but for us here in America, I should be over there. This is my first time ever doing this, so let's get litty. Alright, here we go. We're doing this.
I'm slightly scared.
I am too. Oh, shit.
Update, Lincoln.
This is really difficult because I'm having to both control the stick, listen to Holly shout out incorrect directions, keep focused on staying on the right side of the road. It's so damn hard. If you've never done this, it's really difficult. You literally have to think about going down the correct side of the road. After a couple miles of feeling like we were gonna die, I started to settle down. So, I don't know what the speed limit is, but I do have this bus all over my ass, and I saw a sign that indicated they're taking, I think, photos of speeding plates. So, I'm just gonna casually drive slower than I think I should. I don't know. But look how beautiful the Scottish countryside is. You got these sweeping mountains. You got the multicolored fall leaves coming in. Scotland's a beautiful place with all these sheep.
This is Loch Ness.
That is where we're headed, the famed Loch Ness. Today's goal, to capture that little monster and get YouTube famous doing it. It's ambitious, I'll give you that, but I can dream, right? The drive out to the castle on Loch Ness has you drive along Loch Ness, and my goodness are the views stunning. Well, now that I've officially driven in the UK, I think I'd feel comfortable doing it again, and I think it's the way to see little small towns across the country. So next time we come here, probably what we'll do. Urquhart Castle is a castle, or rather, it's castle ruins that are on Loch Ness. Guys, look at this. Is this not the best castle we've been to this entire trip? Because I definitely think it is. As a kid growing up in the States, I've always wanted to come to a place like this. The landscape combined with the ruins of a castle that was built literally centuries ago, it's just incredible. Travel opens up so many opportunities to see the world past what you know, and I'm just thankful I'm able to do it. This castle in its current form is super old, like 13th century, and it was destroyed in 1692 to prevent it from being used. Now all that remains are these ruins on Loch Ness. Going right to this tour. Children. Vlogging. Like a boss. Quack. Quack. I spoke their language. A couple quacks is all it took. After leaving Loch Ness, we headed to this little town. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it was really cool. Lunch was fantastic, but my word, they gave us so much food. I felt like it was in the United States for a second. Look at our Twinkie! Our Twinkie!
We were driving, we pulled out of the parking lot, and Lincoln decides to drive on the wrong side of the road. And he's just merrily going along while a car is coming at us and not slowing down until I say, Lincoln, wrong side of the road.
We didn't really almost die, but we weren't that far from a head-on collision. It's all about how you look at the situation. Our next stop, the Culloden battlefield. Why does love always seem like a battlefield? A battlefield. There's actually a museum at this battlefield, but that costs money. We're skipping the museum, straight to the battlefield. All right, Holly, explain to us what happened here.
So, in the book Outlander,
Do you know what actually happened?
Well, that is based on historic events. The Jacobites met the English and had a battle. And the English killed all the people.
I'm not a fan of visiting battlefields, in large part because usually once you've seen one, you've seen them all. This one was really pretty though. Fought in 1746, the battle that took place here between the English and the Jacobites was quick and brutal, with over 1,600 people dying in just an hour's time. Most of those being Jacobites, as Holly said, a group of people who wanted to see a different monarch head Britain. All right, we're done at the Culloden battlefield, just in the nick of time too, because the rain is starting to push in. It has rained every day here. Welcome to another exciting edition of Gas Prices with Lincoln. Today we're in Inverness, Scotland, where gas prices, you may not be able to see it, are $1.32 a liter. $1.34 a liter for the premium version of, no, diesel rather, sorry. Wow, this was exciting. What are the gas prices like in your neck of the woods? All right, goodbye, little Hyundai i10. Have a fantastic life. Back at the hotel now. Glad I'm not driving anymore. It wasn't difficult, but you really do have to think about it a lot. A lot of thought goes into it as an American driving on the incorrect side of the road.
It was terrifying at times.
I don't think anybody's gonna wave back, Holly. Think anybody will see me? I mean, we're dead center in a building. One wave is all it takes. Can I get a wave? No! I've been waiting for a long time. Going to get dinner, and we're not going far. We're going somewhere called Platform 8, which is just down the road here in Inverness. Holly got a Yorkie wrap, and I got lasagna because I've seen this on every single menu of every restaurant we've been to. This alongside mac and cheese. So I figured I should probably give it a shot. All right, well, we are done with dinner. It was fantastic. It is now time to say goodnight and basically goodbye to Inverness. We are flying back to London tomorrow morning. All right, that's it. I'll see you. This video is made possible by my patrons, including my newest patron, the Real Estate Dad. Become a patron today by using the link in the description. Bingo!